Hey everyone, Kamisha here, and I want to welcome you back to this channel. It has been quite a minute since I have uploaded a video on this channel, but I'm very excited to be back to share with you all. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, I want to welcome you, and if you are a returning subscriber, I want to thank you for just being a part of this channel for the length of time that I've been on here. Now, I will say what you can expect going forward is intentional videos. If you know me personally, you know that everything I do is on purpose and with intention. So this is not a channel where you can expect a video from me like every day, every other day, but you can guarantee that it is going to be something that is purposeful and intentional for you. Okay, God has recently pressed on my heart to share a series, and the name of the series is going to be called Impossible Possibilities. And I want to share with you briefly where it came from. About a year and a half ago, I led a group challenge. And throughout that group challenge, we were all on a mission to become more intentional, more productive individuals in God, right? This was for believers. This is for those who wanted to increase their intentionality, their time with God, placing God more at the center of their daily lives. And so that was something I was led to do. It was a very successful challenge. We had several people participate in this online challenge. And so as a result of the challenge, people had started businesses that they had laid down. People had gone forth in ideas that they had been thinking of. People had incorporated more of a healthy lifestyle, both physically, mentally, and spiritually due to this challenge. There was a lot of things that took place. And so in the middle of the challenge, just to give you a quick overview of what the challenge consisted of, it was a 33-day challenge that was done online, and there were different challenges each week, and there were daily reflections each day. So you had to really be active in participating on a daily basis to start and complete the challenge. Now, somewhere throughout the middle of this challenge, the Lord had given me an instruction to share with the group, and that was for us to write down 10 things that we believe that the Lord could do for us that year, right? So these are 10 things that the individual believed that God could do for them, but it could seem impossible to others, right? So that is the reason why it was called Impossible Possibilities, because, well, with God, this is possible, but with myself, this might not be too possible, or with other people, this may not seem possible, or with the doctor, this may not seem possible, or with my finances, this may not seem too possible. But as a step of faith, God had given me the instruction to share it with the group. So I did. And I told them that, this is an individual assignment. You do not have to share with anybody in the group what your 10 impossible possibilities are, because this is between you and God, and this is something to help elevate your life. Okay, so I did it, and it was very easy for me to go ahead and put that out there. The middle of that week, God reminded me that I had not written down my 10 impossible possibilities for myself. And it kind of went like this in my mind. I was like, well, I'm the one leading this group. I know I believe God for so many things. I'm always believing God for something in my life, y'all. Like, I have lists, I have things that I'm always expecting God to do, not necessarily on my time or not necessarily my way, but there's always something in my mind that I'm believing God to do for me. And so God was like, that's good, but you did not write down 10 things. So I was like, okay, God, God checked me real quick. I wrote down my 10 things, and I still have the list to this day. I have it dated. And when I tell you the number one thing that I wrote down on my list, God did it for me within a year. And that is just a testament of God's goodness, his faithfulness, and his sovereignty, because the thing that I wrote down was something that I wasn't even really wanting badly. I'll be honest, it was just something that I felt like, okay, this is possible, but I can't make this happen on my own, but I'm still gonna write it down because it is definitely an impossible possibility in my eyes. Meaning that I know God can do it, but I know Kamisha can't do it. I know that my strength alone can't do it. I know that my husband alone can't do it. It's just something that I know only God could do. And God did it. He did it within the year. So, all that to say, God has been good. He's been faithful. And so that is where the whole foundation of this upcoming series, Impossible Possibilities, came from. Is from an instruction that I had been given a year and a half ago. And now in this season, God is compelling me to share some things that God has done for me in my life over the years that literally seemed like it was not possible, but God made it possible. And the whole purpose of this, guys, is for you to have encouragement, inspiration, edification, elevation in your life, a renewed faith, a renewed strength. And if you're watching this and you're like, I'm not a believer, I'm not really with all that, then I still want to challenge you to continue watching it, because you never know. I say you have so much to gain and nothing to lose at this point, even if you're an unbeliever, even if you're a person who says, okay, I believe in God, but I'm not really with all that talk about God and Jesus and faith and all this. I'm not there. That's okay. I still believe that you are invited to take this journey with me. And I just want to share my heart with you in this upcoming videos. So stay tuned. And for those of you who have been on this journey with me, my hope is that you will gain something even more out of these videos, because I'm going to be sharing some things. This is going to be a personal part of me. Some things I have not shared before, some things I have, but it doesn't matter to me because I've submitted, this platform to God. And so I get joy from sharing the things that God leads me to share, because I know somewhere that somebody's life is going to be benefited. And if nothing else, that I know God's going to be glorified from something that He has given me to share. So stay tuned, you guys, and be on the lookout for another video coming soon. Now, with this series, I don't know how many of the videos that are going to be in this series. I'm not sure. I'm just following an instruction by faith. And so I feel like as I continue on with moving forward in the instruction, that more clarity and more videos will come. But right now, I have a couple in mind that I will be sharing, but I don't know the total amount of videos that will be in this series. So you just have to see, right? So subscribe if you have not already. Join this community. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see you soon.